Are you considering a tongue tie revision for your baby or small child? Are you a little anxious about what to expect? Well, my name is Mark and welcome to tonguetiesupport.com. In this video, I'll very briefly go over the differences in procedures with the tongue tie revision and to give you our take on what type of procedure to go for. Basically, a tongue tie procedure is cutting the tissue that holds your the bottom of your tongue to the floor of your mouth. It's called a frenotomy, and it's usually done either by laser or by scissors. There's few differences between these two things, so it's not unimportant which one you choose. One of the differences is that if you cut by laser, you don't need to have stitches done afterwards. You need to if you do it by scissors, because the scissors don't burn the tissue in the same way as the laser does. Another difference is that with laser you only need local anesthesia, whereas with scissors you quite often need general anesthesia. Due to this fact, it's also faster to get the procedure done with laser than it is with scissors, as there will be no waiting for the general anesthesia to work, and you don't need to do the stitches. Either way, if you choose laser or scissor, there will be minimum pain. It's a very mild procedure, fortunately, so your baby will get fuzzy, but that fuzziness will go over within the first few minutes after the procedure is done. It might return later in the process, but that's for different reasons. It's our recommendation that you would always go with the laser procedure. The reason is that it leaves a much better wound. It's a smaller wound. The tissue is easier to work with afterwards. Because one of the very important things to remember when you get a tongue tie procedure is that the procedure itself is a very small part of the entire treatment process. The big part is IBCLC, it's body work, and it's aftercare. And you need to be on point with aftercare, and you need to be on point with your body work. And you should always also consult an IBCLC. So to be sure that you optimize the results from this procedure. If you're a little unclear about when to do what, how to do what, why to do what, I'm going to link a link in the description below, which will link to an article that shows you a detailed timeline of what you should do, when you should do it, with links to other articles explaining why you should do it. But just to be clear, if you don't do your body work right and if you don't do your aftercare right, you'll be right back here in 4 or 5 weeks. So it's really important to do those things right. So I hope that cleared something up for you. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below, or visit Tongue Tie Support website at tongue/tie/support.com. Also, be sure to hit like and subscribe so you will not miss another upload again.